Welcome, John Alati. How are you today,
Nice
sir?
to be here. Nice to be here.
Very nice. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please, sir?
Well, I came to Verona from the Ironbound section of Newark in 1987, and I immediately got involved in the town with the commercial revitalization program. There was a commission set up at the time, and I got very involved in that. And having been involved in the community in the Ironbound section, I felt I wanted to get involved in the Verona community. I have my business here. It's LaGuardia and Associates Entertainment and Productions, which is an entertainment company, and we've been fortunate to do the summer concerts in town, and actually throughout the state. We do concerts in 57 municipalities and counties throughout the state of New Jersey. But my love is the town of Verona. It really is a unique town. It has that small town flavor to it, and it's something that, now that my kids are grown, I'm able to give back to the community, which I think is important.
Yes, absolutely. Do you have a question for us, Bill?
What is Unico International? Or
Well,
Unico National?
Unico National. I had the pleasure of serving as the national president of Unico National back in 2002, and the only person from Verona that ever has held that office. Unico is the largest Italian-American service organization in the United States. It consists of 130 chapters in 18 states. It was founded in 1922 to promote the Italian heritage, to promote the people of Italian descent, and to fight the negative stereotyping of those people. And we accomplished that by supporting cultural, charitable, and educational projects and endeavors, both nationally and in the community.
Very, very good. Tell us actually, what have you given back to Verona specifically? Any donations, any charity events?
The Verona chapter is very involved in the community. This past year we celebrated our 40th anniversary as a chapter in Unico National. Our biggest community event is we sponsor the Labor Day 5K Classic. This year was our most successful event. We had over 800 runners. We had 37 local sponsors, and it was a really, truly town-wide event on Labor Day. And through that effort, we were able to raise over $17,000. Now, that money goes right back to the community. We grant 7 $1,000 scholarships to high school students from Verona, and we give out numerous donations to charities throughout the community. The Volunteer Fire Department, the Rescue Squad, Verona Children's Fund. At Christmas time, we adopt a family from Our Lady of the Lake Church and provide them with a very Merry Christmas, and just numerous activities that we support. Another being the Fair in the Square. Back 15 years ago, when I served on the Commercial Revitalization Committee, we came up with the concept of a fair in the square. And at the time, there were some people in town that said, no one will ever come out on the December day and spend all afternoon in the square of Verona. Well, we've proved them wrong.
It was great this year.
Every year, it's better and better.
I had a great time, man.
And what it really has become a community event, in that many of the local organizations participate. They have stands up, they sell things, but also they let the community know what they're about, and that's important. And it, of course, culminates with the tree lighting and the arrival of Santa Claus. So many of the organizations are involved in that, and I like to think that I had a part in being a catalyst of that, and Verona Unico has become a major sponsor of that event.
Very, very nice.
Yeah,
very, very nice.
How would you become a member of the Unico if you wanted to join?
Well, to join Unico, you have to be either Italian descent or married to someone of Italian descent. It is an Italian-American service organization. We're like any other organization, whether it be the Kiwanis, Rotary, Lions, except we have that one element of ethnic flavor to it. And you could call me at 973-857-4530 to join, and come out. We have meetings at O'Neill's. We keep our meetings in town. We meet at O'Neill's, and if you'd like to, call, and we'd invite you to a meeting to see exactly what we're involved in.
Very, very
That's
good.
great.
Actually, the other question I would have is, as I asked Steve Janet, what do you see as your major problems for recruitment?
Every organization is in the same boat. We're competing with a younger population that is feeling the economy. Some have 2 jobs. Some, both parents are working, so they don't have the time. Whatever time they have, and rightfully so, they spend it with their family. Also, and I heard Steve Janet mention earlier, there's so much more to do now. As he stated, growing up, he played baseball, basketball, or football, one a season. Now you have soccer and all these other games and barnstormers, etc. And the young people are with their families, as should be. So it's very difficult. And also, you know, it also has to do with the parent. You know, some people that were involved, my father was involved in Unico for 30 years. I'm in my 30th year now. And he instilled that in me. So I grew up knowing Unico and giving back to the community. I'm working in the community in the Ironbound section of Newark. And today, if we don't get the young people early, then those children are not going to have that same feel for giving back to the community. So I think it's important that we, as either uncles, grandparents, or parents, try to instill that community pride in our children so that there's more than just a basketball league game or a soccer league game. There's also giving back to the community.
Very, very good. Actually, there is something in town, I'm sure that you're aware of, called Family Night.
Yes.
Do you have anything to do with the family night, or?
Well, actually, the family night, what we have to do with the family night is that we are not to have a meeting on the night of the family night. Because the purpose of the family night is for all organizations to cease and desist for one night, so families are then supposed to get together and the parents are not out, et cetera.
Right.
But
That's sponsored by VMAC, gentlemen. VMAC.
that is sponsored by VMAC, yes, the Verona Municipal Alliance Committee.
It's a great
And,
idea.
It's a
great
great
idea.
idea.
It
It's
really
a
is.
great idea.
Absolutely.
It's a great idea. But that allows people 364 days, aside from that one day, to at least try to come to one meeting a month and give back to the community.
And actually, just to follow up with family night, I believe they don't assign any homework or there's no sports activities. Everything is basically saying, let's have one night with the family.
It's great. It's a great idea. Yeah.
It's a great idea, and it also, in some cases, as if you go out in our town on family night, most of the restaurants are crowded because families seem to, well, it's family night, let's go out and grab a bite to eat, and that also helps our own local economy. Which, I might add, we mentioned Fair in the Square before. Another concept of that was to keep the people in town during a shopping day. It's always held the first Saturday in December. It keeps the people in town. It gets local merchants involved along with community organizations, so it truly becomes a community-wide town event.
Yeah.
Great,
It's
great.
great.
As does, and Joe, you're involved in this because you've performed in it. We have our Verona Concerts in the Square.
Oh yeah, they're great.
On
Really nice.
Wednesday nights in July,
Yeah.
we have our Concerts in the Square.
They're jammed too. Every time,
No, really.
you know, we have a Verona yoga studio over there on the avenue, and we
Right.
stand outside, and when we take a break, we look at the constant crowds, and we perform there.
Right.
So it was jammed.
Yes.
It's a wonderful thing.
It's a wonderful thing, and last year and this year, we're trying a little something different in that we're having 1 or 2 concerts at the Verona pool just for Verona residents. So people that, even if you're not a member of the pool, you can come to the Verona pool on the night of the concert and enjoy
Which was, there was a lot of people the last time too. Of course, I have to say it, a lot of colada will be at the pool this year. I hate to put a plug in, but a lot of colada.
A Lot of Colada is a local group made up of many people that who are watching this will know when they get there, people from town, local musicians that do a fabulous job and give that real beach atmosphere
Right.
to the music.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, John, we do appreciate you coming on board, and we do appreciate the information that you gave to us today.
My pleasure, Steve, and congratulations on your beginning your tenure as the president.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Really
Okay.
appreciate that, John. Any other questions, sir?
No, I think we
No,
covered
I
everything.
think
It was
so,
great.
too.
Thank
Yeah,
you
it
for
was very
coming
good.
on.
My pleasure.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.